Takuma is the top player in an MMO game called Cross Reverie, who gets irritated whenever he sees couples in the game. One day, he is unexpectedly summoned into the virtual world of Cross Reverie. To his surprise, he now looks like his in-game character, the demon lord Diablo. Two girls, Rem and the elf Shara, are the ones who summoned him. Takuma is stunned to realize he's just been kissed by two beautiful girls. The girls then start arguing about who actually summoned him. While they argue, Takuma learns they are at a place called Starfall Tower, which is a summoning point in the game. Takuma wants to stop their argument but feels awkward since he's never spoken to anyone before. Just then, he comes up with an idea. He decides to act like his character, Diablo. He commands the girls to stop fighting and shake hands to make peace. To everyone's shock, their bodies move on their own, and magical collars suddenly appear around their necks. Rem and Shara find it absurd that they ended up being enslaved by Takuma instead of the other way around since they were the ones who performed the enslavement ritual on him. Takuma looks at his ring and realizes it must be the cause because his ring has the ability to reflect all magic, meaning the enslavement ritual was unintentionally cast on themselves. Afterward, Rem and Shara introduce themselves to Takuma and ask for his help on their journey. Takuma happily agrees. But for now, Rem decides they should return to the city to search for a way to remove the magical collars from their necks. At the inn, Rem and Shara start arguing over who will share a room with Takuma since they can only afford 2 rooms. The innkeeper, smiling at their dilemma, decides to put all 3 in one large room. This makes Takuma nervous, worrying that things might escalate in a way he can't handle. Just then, a girl named Seals, the head of the town's mage association, come in. She has business with Rem, but upon noticing the magic collars on Rem and Shara's necks, she demands an explanation. After hearing the full story, Seals asks Takuma if he can remove the collars. Takuma explains that he cannot and that enslaving them wasn't his choice to begin with. Takuma then asks Seals why she came to see them. His abrupt tone angers Seals' attendant. Takuma thinks to himself that he can't help it because it's the only way he knows how to talk to others. Rem tells Seals she doesn't want to go to the Mage Association headquarters or have bodyguards assigned to her, as she can protect herself. Seals tries to persuade her, explaining that Rem is incredibly important to the world. However, realizing she can't convince her now, Seals decides to leave, promising to search for a way to remove the collars. Takuma then starts suspecting that Rem is hiding a significant secret tied to the storyline. To learn more, he takes her to his room to question her. Meanwhile, Shara doesn't want to be part of this, so she stays behind to enjoy her meal. Rem doesn't want to share her secret with Takuma because she fears he might abandon her like others have in the past. Takuma, in response, thinks he'll have to torture her to make her talk. However, reality sets in as he realizes he doesn't actually know how to do that. While looking at her, an idea suddenly comes to him, and he starts teasing her by playing with her ears. Flustered, Rem asks Takuma to promise he won't leave her if she reveals her secret. Takuma agrees, and she finally confesses that the soul of the demon lord Krebskulm is sealed within her. This revelation shocks Takuma, as Krebskulm is the most powerful boss in Cross Reverie. Rem explains that her ultimate goal is to defeat the demon lord. From their earlier conversation with Seals, Takuma deduces that Krebskulm will likely be released upon Rem's death. He also assumes that there is currently no way to extract the demon lord from Remington. If such a method existed, the world would likely deploy its full military force to extract and defeat the demon lord. Considering how others treat Rem, Takuma also suspects that Seals might be the only person aware of this secret. Feeling sympathy for her cruel fate, Takuma promises to defeat the demon lord for her. His words deeply move Rem, bringing her to tears of happiness. Later, while wandering the city, Takuma encounters Seals' attendant again. This time, the man tries to provoke Takuma, but when his efforts fail, he grows angry and summons a level 30 salamander to attack. Smirking, the man declares that if Takuma wants to survive, he should apologize now. Takuma, unfazed, takes the salamander's fire attack head-on, leaving everyone around him in shock. He then calmly reveals his level is 150 before effortlessly defeating the salamander with a single attack. If you come this far, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank